Hey boys and girls, how y'all doing? I'm coming to you from inside my classroom. I'm not teaching from the table today. And we're going to read a really cute story. It's called The Goat in the Rug. And it's told by Charles L. Blood and Martin Link and illustrated by Nancy Winslow Parker. And this story is going to teach you about the process of making a rug, and it's told from the viewpoint of the goat. Y'all ready to read it? I think you'll like it. The Goat in the Rug by Geraldine. Let me see if I can zoom in there for you guys so y'all can see everything. There we go. My name is Geraldine, and I live near a place called Window Rock with my Navajo friend Glen May. It's called Window Rock because it has a big round hole in it that looks like a window open to the sky. Glen May is called Glen May most of the time because it's easier to say than her Indian name, Glenesba. In English, that means something like female warrior, but she's really a Navajo weaver. I guess that's why one day she decided to weave me into a rug. So see, Geraldine is telling us the story. I remember it was a warm, sunny afternoon. Glen May had spent most of the morning sharpening the large pair of scissors. I had no idea what she was going to use them for, but it didn't take me long to find out. Even though she doesn't know, does she look like she's too concerned here with her, the way she's looking at her? I think she trusts her, and she probably knows that she's really nice and she wouldn't do anything to hurt her. Before I knew what was happening, I was on the ground, and Glen May was clipping off my wool in great long strands. It's called mohair, really. It didn't hurt at all, but I admit I kicked up my heels some. I'm very ticklish for a goat. I might have looked a little naked and silly afterwards, but my, did I feel nice and cool. So I decided to stick around and see what would happen next. So was she right to trust Glen May? She didn't hurt her, did she? The first thing Glen May did was to chop up roots from a yucca plant. The roots made a soapy, rich lather when she mixed them with water. She washed my wool in the suds until it was clean and white. So first she had to cut the wool, and now she's doing what? She's washing it with a yucca plant with the roots. I did not know you could do that. After that, a little bit of me, you might say, was hung up in the sun to dry. When my wool was dry, Glen May took out 2 large square combs with many teeth. By combing my wool between these carding combs, as they're called, she removed any bits of twigs or burrs and straightened out the fibers. She told me it helped make a smoother yarn for spinning. So look at that. Look at all those little teeth on that brush. Boy, I bet that took a while. So she had to wash it and dry it. She had to cut it and wash it and dry it, and now she has to brush it out to make it smoother. It's a lot of work. Then Glen May carefully started to spin my wool, one small bundle at a time, into yarn. I was beginning to find out it takes a long while to make a Navajo rug. Again and again, Glen May twisted and pulled the wool. She spun it around a long, thin stick called a spindle. As she twisted and pulled and spun, the finer, stronger, and smoother the yarn became, boy, that's a lot of work with your arm muscles right there doing all that work. So after she had to brush it out, then she had to keep wrapping it around and around and around that spindle, didn't she?